Hey everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. I see you all already having a great time in the chat. Thank you for waiting on me. I promise you all, this weekend is about to be what I call my re-entrance into my social life. Not really, like I've been having fun since we've been on pandemic, but I really haven't done a lot of the things that I really want to do. And so 2022 is my year. I'm doing a lot of traveling, a lot of partying. And this is the first weekend that I'm really Michelle, how y'all doing? I got my wine, Michelle. You know I already got it. So I'm talking in code. Let me just tell you. So Sunday night, me and my best friend are going to the Rick Ross concert. I don't know if you all heard. It's called Legends of the Streets. Whatever. It's Rick Ross, 2 Chainz, Gucci Mane, Trina, Jeezy. That's all. It's some more people, but them the people I really want to see. So, like, I'm so excited. We were supposed to go to this concert in October, but it got canceled because Lil Boosie got arrested. And so they had to reschedule to February. And so I'm ready to go. It's ice all over the ground in Memphis. It's a hot mess outside. It's freezing cold. But I'm ready to go. I just spent all day getting my hair slicked back in this ponytail so I can shake it at the concert. And I got my nails black because I feel like black and roll. So I'm excited. I'm running a little bit late. I had a nail appointment. That's why I had to push back to 7. And then, of course, it was an ice storm in Memphis. All the power and Wi-Fi was down all over the city. It's still a lot of people here in Memphis that don't have power, which means they don't have heat. And I feel really bad for them. And I just pray that they get their stuff cut back on tonight. But anyway, I'm here. I'm ready to talk about Big Brother. Big Brother actually entertained me. So I'm hoping if it entertained me, it entertained you all as well. So we're going to have a good conversation. I wish we could have done this last night because my opinion from night 1 drastically shifted after seeing night 2. And I believe it come on again tonight, don't it? It's probably on right now and I'm missing it. I'm going to get to it. We're going to get to it, y'all. But let's talk about episodes 1 and 2 first. Up first. Michelle, you still stuck in 2020? Girl, you got to make plans and get out. It's my year. I made plans for this year and I'm getting out. I'm out. Another big thing, before I get into Big Brother, I know all of you all are subscribed, but I'm pushing for 1,000 subscribers. So if you're watching this on the rewatch, I never usually talk about it because I feel like it'll happen organically. But I feel like now I should probably talk about it if I want people to subscribe. So before we get started, go ahead and hit the like button. If you're watching this on the rewatch, hit the like button. And if you into competition reality shows, go ahead and hit subscribe. Okay, all that's out the way. So the celebrities are entering the house. I thought it was kind of strange that they let them come in one at a time, but I'm assuming they did one at a time since it wasn't a live show and like we weren't watching them live come into the house. So they let them come in one at a time. Usually they come in groups. I don't know what's going on with my bra strap, y'all. When I say I just ran in the house, I got in the house at 7:01. So that's why I was a few minutes late. I poured my Stella Rose, and that was it. You're right. I'm at 791 Zudam. You're right. But I feel like I want to do a big push where I do content daily, but I can't commit to that because I work. And a lot of YouTubers who do content daily, YouTube is their job, social media is their job. I don't have that kind of time. And every time I want to commit to doing something like that to get a push to 1,000, I feel like I'm lying because some days I'm just not going to be able to do it. But what did you all think about them coming in the house one at a time? Carson came in first, then I believe Cynthia. I ain't take no notes, so. And I remember Lamar came in last. when the celebrities first came in the house, they did a little bit more backstory. It's very clear to me only four, maybe five people understand the game of Big Brother. And I'm giving some people a little bit too much. I think it's maybe three people who really understand the game of Big Brother. And that's, I know it's Todrick. He's a super fan. Chris Kirkpatrick, the NSYNC guy, says he's a super fan. So I think he's that. And I'm going to give it to Carson because he good friends with Ross Matthews. I think those three are super fans. They understand the game. Some people like Cynthia, I ain't going to give Cynthia too much. And Cynthia ain't entertained me. Cynthia has not entertained me. I'm going to keep my foot on Cynthia's neck until she does something big on the show to show me she understands the game. I think Cynthia looked into having people like Carson and Todrick there that she can be in a alliance with. Shayna, y'all think Shayna I really don't. I think everybody else may have watched Celebrity Big Brother and they think they know what the game is about. But I feel like those three are the people that's going to win the game. I think everybody else is going to get all flustered. When I did my precast assessment, I felt like a lot of people wanted to go home first. I still feel like there's two people who really, if you put them on the block, they could care less. And that's Todd and the Chris Kattan. But right now, at least everyone looks like they want to play the game. They look eager to make the show interesting. They look competitive. I was talking to Charles about that. He was like, everybody is here for competition, like nobody just throwing it. And so I was really entertained episode 1. I liked the whole puppet where they had to hold on to the bottles. It was an endurance comp 1 was endurance. And I like how they fought for it. Now, this ain't got nothing to do with nothing. But number one, you know they always got to wear a silly-ass costume. Why did Todrick look like he made his own costume and brought it with him? Everybody else's costume looked extremely Party City clearance rack. Like the costumes that's on the shelf after Halloween. That's what everybody else had on. And Todrick came on something that looked straight off of RuPaul's Drag Race. And I'm like, Todrick had to bring his own costumes. He looked good. But I just noticed the imbalance, but that ain't had nothing to do with nothing. We saw our first deal. Now, what I don't understand, Misha, let's get into Misha and her deal real quick. How is it Todrick and Teddy are both left? How is it you willing to deal with somebody who drops before the last person? The person you should have been making deals with is the person who is looking to try to beat you, which was Teddy. Todrick was ready to drop. If you just didn't want to put Todrick on the block, just say, Todrick, you safe. But you should have tried to make a deal with Teddy. But it looked like Teddy, that was her last ditch effort. And she was like, okay, no deal, well, I'm out. And so that was pretty much episode 1. We got to see Misha be the first HOH. I'm happy that it's Misha because Misha is someone who I feel does not know how to play the game. And I was really excited to see what she was going to do. So that's episode 1. I wish I would have got into episode 1 last night because I had a lot to say about episode 1, but my opinion completely changed after watching episode 2. So let's get into episode 2 and a little bit of the live feeds. I'm not a live feed watcher, but I do keep up with it on social media, so I know a little bit that's going on. Let's see what y'all talking about in the comments real quick. Some people already said they don't even like Teddy. I think trying to get on other people's channels is good, like Drew. Oh, you talking about my push to 1,000? I have just did a live the other weekend with Blissfully Single Bean. She doesn't really do a lot of the competition shows. She does more of the reality drama shows. So we did a live the other week. So I am trying. It is on my vision board, you all. I did a vision board party the other week where it doesn't seem like I'm shy, but I really am shy when I get to know new people. And I said I have to break out of my shell and reach out to other content creators and network with them. So I am trying to do that this year. It's okay. We got, see, yeah, okay. I think Teddy knows more than she's letting on. She's sneaky. Maybe, but I don't know Teddy because I ain't watched the Beverly Hills Girls. Everybody on social media that is into all the Bravo franchises say Teddy was boring. So I was expecting Teddy to be boring like Cynthia. But at least Teddy is competitive. Cynthia didn't even try. And I think Cynthia knew, look, they getting ready to drop slime and water and everything else on us. I'm out. Cynthia got out before they dropped a single drop of nastiness. So Teddy apparently watched the show before. It's a difference between watching the season and being a super fan and understanding the ins and outs of alliances, when to talk, when not to talk. Let's go ahead and get into this. We'll come back to the comments later. Charles, yes, I'm reviewing while the show was on. I was at my nail appointment. It was late, so I had to push it back to 7. But we all gonna watch it anyway. Charles, you already know I DVR, and I don't watch it right at 7 anyway. I always wait 15, 30 minutes so I can fast forward. So thank you, Charles. I was trying to get something big in 60s and 70s like so I could shake it at the concert. But back to let's get to last night's episode because that's where all my talking points come from. So Misha is HOH. Let's talk about her HOH real quick in whole. I don't understand how Misha wants to target Teddy, have a bullshit ass conversation with Teddy like, girl, if I keep you safe this time, you keep me safe the next time. What if Teddy never wins HOH? Then that deal means nothing. It means nothing. So you shifted your target. I don't know how Carson got on the pawn to be a pawn to Murray or Mariah. Teddy girl, the first HOH is supposed to be the easiest. As first HOH, you're supposed to use your power to build a power alliance. Everyone wants to work with the first HOH and make deals with the first HOH because they don't want to go home first and be on the block. But you only made an alliance with the so-called athletes, which I think was a good move. But no matter who else is athletic in the house, everyone is going to always see you as target number one because you held on to them bottles for dear God. You wasn't letting go of them bottles for nothing. So Lamar dropped, Mariah dropped. Who else is in your athletic alliance? Todrick. So no, girl, you are threat number one. So you would have done better because not all of these competitions are going to be athletic. You would have done better just filling everyone out and really seeing who you wanted to be an alliance with. Now I know this is a super speed game. I don't know. But I felt like Misha did her HOH wrong. She should have threw up there Todd Bridges, who damn near volunteered to go home. Y'all saw it in the episode. Todd was like, oh, well, if I guess I got to go on the block, it's all right. My feelings ain't going to be hurt if you put me on the block. Todd damn near volunteered to go on the block. And Chris Kattan, he has got a little bit funny to me on the show, but those are the two easiest people. No one would have cared. And they would have voted one of them out. They could have sent Todd home. Now, I ain't even about to play this because I done listened to a few YouTubers talking about, oh, the black people got to stick together. It's only 3 of them, and they ain't going to stick together. Todd Bridges can go home. It's very clear he does not want to be there. Just send him on home. So, let's get into the twist of the show. I'm going to say it wrong. The Mon Von purse, where it's a blessing and a curse. What did you all think of the blessing and the curse? It might, I have a feeling from the Twitter streets. I think I kind of know what the curse may be, but it's probably not going to be revealed till tonight. So I ain't going to put it out there because I don't know if it's true. And you all already said no spoilers. I don't have no spoilers to tell y'all. Well, I do. But since y'all said no spoilers, I ain't going to say nothing. The Mon Juan, whatever that purse they put on their head. Michelle put it in the chat because I don't remember what it's called. Basically, it's a knockout round where we passing the hat around, and the last person to get the hat is safe for the week. I thought that was cute, but this is also a dangerous twist for everybody because the people you saving for the end, you're showing these are the people you cool with being safe, or you showing I'm just gonna knock this person out because I don't like them. It's a dangerous thing. On you might hold a grudge. Somebody, oh, you giving a purse to me? You don't, okay, I got you. You gave me the purse. Okay, remember that. That's another thing about Celebrity Big Brother. I don't think enough people understand the game to understand that if someone gives you the purse, that's a bad thing. The only people who understood were Todrick and what's his name, Carson, and they having a side conversation like, I think I should get a purse to you so it won't look like we working together. And they're like, shut the fuck up. You don't need to be talking strategy in front of everybody, which I agree. Why he talking strategy on the couch so everybody can hear? Well, I want to go to Zuda real quick. I feel like Cynthia may get to evict someone, most likely because she got to go last. I don't know if they're going to give Cynthia that much power to just say, you can go. That's too much power. The little bit of tea I heard now, like I said, I ain't watched the episode, so I don't know if this is true. So this ain't no true spoiler because it's just a rumor. I heard there might be a third nominee tonight, and Cynthia will get to nominate somebody who she wants to go home. So I don't know if that's true. I feel like that's a good amount of power. Like just picking somebody to go home is too much power. But I think that might be a good amount of power for Cynthia. Cynthia, I don't think understands the game. Let's talk about how Cynthia messed up the game this week. Let me see what else y'all talking about real quick. Right, like a chain. Yeah. They did the same thing on Big Brother Over the Top. That was so long ago, Charles. I don't remember nothing about it. Carson talked too much, and you put it next, Charles. And Cynthia talked too much. Let's talk about how much Cynthia talks. Misha doesn't. I don't think Misha talks too much. I think she doesn't understand how to play the game. Now, last night we saw everyone loves Todrick. Everyone wants to be in alliance with Todrick. I think the only people who didn't approach Todrick were Chris Kattan and Todd Bridges. And like he said, they was in the room sleep. Todd ready to go home. I got something to say to you all. I already shared it with Charles. It utterly disgusted me. I want to know if y'all saw this on TMZ. Let me pull it up real quick because I took a screenshot. Did you all see this article about Lamar Odom on TMZ? This is from TMZ. They said Lamar was sleeping in the bed. I don't know how, but he shitted on himself in the bed. They say he quickly got up, ran not to the toilet to wipe himself, but to the shower, the community shower, where everyone else has to shower, to scrub and clean his behind. So you can only imagine what was on the floor of the community shower. And they said he was scrubbing so hard that I want to say it was Mariah, who was in the shower next to him, was like, Lamar, what's going on? And he ain't even embarrassed, which tells me he probably shit on himself all the time. This is so disgusting. And I'm only saying this to say Lamar needs to go home. But Lamar honestly tells Mariah, oh, I shitted on myself and I'm cleaning myself. Now, he probably ain't cursed like I'm cursing, but how else can you say it? Little babies poop on themselves in their diapers. You know, he shitted on himself. He a grown ass man. I want to know, after he scrubs himself and cleans himself, is he going to get down there with some bleach, some Comet cleanser, Lysol, and scrub out that shower? I would not use that shower again. Everybody have to go home. I don't care if it was diarrhea. That's disgusting. This is, everyone has to live in this space. Lamar needs to go on the block and go home. Go shit on yourself in your own house. Now, I brought that up to say that. But back to what Cynthia is doing. So, y'all see how my train of thought can go from here to there real quick. A mess. Focus on Cynthia. I see all of y'all in the chat. It is disgusting. Now, you getting shady. I ain't even gonna put that on the screen. I don't know what's in Lamar's system that had him do something like that, but I don't understand why, as a grown man, you couldn't just go in the bathroom, clean yourself, and not have to announce it to fucking TMZ. But I guess they got 100 cameras in there. It would have been too much for me. I would have quit. Angie would have quit. But back to Cynthia. That's probably why, Michelle, if I was a house guest, the community bathroom is off limits. I'm only using the HOH shower. And Lamar is not allowed up there. And production would have had to come in with some industrial cleaning solution to clean up. And I probably still... Let's move on because my mind is disgusted. And I've been trying to tell y'all about how Cynthia fucked up. So Todrick done made an alliance with everybody. I think first he went to Misha and Lamar. They got the Athletes Alliance. He already, day one, had Carson, Shayna, and Cynthia. And they later called themselves Formation. I actually like that name, but I don't like how they just let two bitches invite themselves. Beyonce would never. Invite only. You don't get to invite yourself. I have to invite you. But anyway, moving on. Todrick going from alliance. The last people that they show us talking to, Todrick is talking to Mariah. Mariah has already made something solid with Teddy and Chris Kirkpatrick. So Mariah is like, do you want to come join us? Do you have any other alliances? And Todrick was like, you know, I heard some stuff, but yeah, I don't mind getting down with y'all. And so here comes Cynthia just in the room. What y'all talking about? And, you know, they talking about alliance, and, you know, Todrick is like, I'm cool with Cynthia. And Mariah's like, okay, we need numbers. You know, you've been approached with any alliances? And this is where Cynthia does not understand the game. You don't tell your T the bitches you don't trust yet. And I ain't calling Mariah no bitch, but we just talking. Conversation. You don't tell everybody all your tea. Like, yeah, I'm in alliance with Todrick and a couple of other people. You know, and see, Todrick ain't tell Mariah none of that. Todrick did what you supposed to do. You just always say yes. Yeah, we can be alliance. You don't tell people no, because then they're going to target you. You just say yes, and then you blindside their ass. Or you lie. But here goes Cynthia. Yeah, I'm in alliance with, you know, it's me, Carson, Shayna. And here go Mariah. Oh, that sounds good. I'm going to come be in y'all alliance. Y'all cool with that? Have y'all ever seen on Big Brother people put themselves in an alliance? Number one, I have seen people just spoil their alliance. Like, yeah, I'm working with so-and-so, so-and-so, and so-and-so. But usually people take that information, okay, time to shoot shots at that alliance. But oh no, Mariah says, I'm just going to come be a part of y'all, and we the Formation. If I was Carson or Shayna, I would have a problem with Cynthia, because Cynthia is the one who opened her mouth. Like, bitch, somebody explain the game to Cynthia. Somebody tell Cynthia to be quiet. let us just tell you who to vote for. You be cute on camera and just be quiet. Cynthia could go home first. Like, Cynthia is going to be the downfall of formation. I'm telling y'all that now. Because she don't know when to lie and when to be honest. She doesn't understand that you always just say, yeah, girl, I'll be in your alliance over there, and I'm going to keep my real alliance a secret over here. That's what Todrick was doing. Now, Todrick has too many alliances. I think Todrick saying yes to everyone is going to be the downfall of his game, because y'all saw how when Mariah was talking, was Todrick talking to Mariah and Chris? It was somebody where Todrick already solidified an alliance with Chris. And so when Mariah came around talking about, yeah, I'm already in an alliance with Todrick, and Chris was like, what? Oh, so see, Chris, who I believe understands the game, has peeped what Todrick is doing. I haven't watched too much of the live feeds, but I think Todrick gonna be in trouble. I think he got his hand in too many cookie jars, and he about to get in trouble. Everybody gonna understand Todrick in alliance with everybody. If it's not this week, it's definitely gonna be by next week. But those seem to be the main alliances so far. I like the name Formation. Okay, let's talk about, let's see what we talking about. It seemed like someone asked Misha. Okay, I said that already. Right, if anything, with these live feeds and Twitter, TMZ is gonna, y'all still talking about Lamar. Mariah Food, though, she shot herself in the foot. Shout out to Teddy for getting Mariah on the chopping block instead of her. Did Teddy do that, or did Todrick do that? I think Todrick did that, and Todrick didn't have to do that. Let's talk about the key reverse and flip of the game. So Teddy's supposed to be on the block. She makes some kind of deal. No. What happened first is Misha, and I see why, Charles, I see why you said Misha talked too much. Because as HOH, you ain't got to tell everybody your plan. Only tell your core alliance. But I think she think Mariah is a part of the athletes group. So maybe Mariah is the core alliance. This is where Mariah doesn't understand the game. If you're in a huge alliance, let Teddy go on the block and just save her. You got the numbers. Y'all got the whole house. The only people y'all don't have is Chris Kattan and Todd Bridges, and you can just tell them who to vote for. Now, what I don't understand is, back to Misha, how you want to work with Carson, but week one, you want Carson to sit on the block against your target. Say whatever, for whatever reason, Teddy comes down, because we still at the point where Teddy was going to go on the block, or whoever was going to go on the block. Say they come down, now Carson's stuck on the block. It seemed like somebody like Todrick, if you are already in Misha's ear, you're already in her alliance, and you are the gamer, the one who's the super fan, why didn't you get into Misha's ear and tell her, just put up Todd and Chris Kattan? No blood on your hands. Why are we fooling around with Carson? Just put up the two simplest people, and then if the veto is won, convince that person to use the veto on Chris or Todd and put up who you want. In the words of Bananas, if you're in an alliance with everyone, you're in an alliance with no one. Period. Like, that's, I don't know what's going on with the live feeds right now, but I'm guaranteeing you Todrick's game is getting ready to blow up. And he clearly could have won this. Do you think they explain the rules of the game to the celebrities? I don't know. Do they explain the rules to the regular people? It seemed like they just sit them in isolation and show them a couple of seasons. Dan Dan Gieslin and Derek and be like, play like them. They don't even show them old school Big Brother, which to me is the best seasons. I need them to start showing them the old school seasons. The one with Jesse, that's my favorite season, with Jesse, Rennie, it had Libra on there, oh girl, Keisha. That's my favorite season. I like the season that had Evil Dick on it. Like, show them the old school Big Brother, the ones with old girl who had the baby and married the boy who was a scientist. I done forgot her name. Rachel. Them the seasons they need to show, because watching Derek and Dan, boring. But anyway, back to Misha. So Misha tells Mariah the deal. Like, I'm going for Teddy, and her ass gonna be backdoored. It's too early to say this. It's too early. It's too early to talk about who you gonna backdoor until you know how the veto gonna go down. That's why, to me, I don't understand. Like, to Angie, I don't understand the point of having two pawns on the block. I'm always gonna shoot for two targets. That way, one of y'all ass is still up there. And if I gotta replace, I'll replace. But two of my targets going on the block. Forget that target in the pawn, two pawns, and I'm really two targets. Put Mariah and Teddy ass on the block. That way, if one of them come down, the other one's still up there. And you're not hurting anybody else's feelings, because I'm guaranteeing you, Misha, Carson ain't gonna forget you put him on the block, pawn or not. Pawn or not. That's not how you solidify an alliance. Yeah, I want to work with you, but go ahead and sit on the block and play veto for. No. That's some new school Big Brother shit. We put up two targets, you and you. I don't like neither one of y'all ass. Whichever one of y'all asses go home is fine with me. That's the Big Brother I like. There was something on the last episode that Julie seemed to explain, like they might have to explain it. I'm telling you, I only think those three people understand the game of Big Brother. Todrick, Carson, Chris. Mind you, I feel like Chris is the only one this week, if formation wants to be saved, if they still want to get in formation, I don't know. I feel like formation is about to break anyway. But if formation wants to be saved, they got to get Chris Kirkpatrick out, because he's the only one that can probably see through their bullshit and lies. He said Todrick is giving Tyler with all these alliances. Yeah, and you see Tyler ain't won shit. Right, Zuda. They need to watch BB 6 through 16 minus 15. I think 15 must have been the racist one with old girl who threw old girl bed against the wall. I done forgot their names. Also 18 and 20. 18 and 20 just came out and I already forgot them. But I like old school Big Brother. I really like old school Big Brother. Watch the one with Libra, Keisha, Ali, old girl Jesse. That's the Big Brother I like. Hot shit talking. I'm coming after you. And that's it. I think Memphis was on there. That was a really good season. I think it was good to me because it was dramatic all the time. That was season 10. Okay, Zuda, season 10. That's the one they need to show them. But see, they probably don't want all that drama. I think CBS likes the let's vote as a house, one target. We gonna single out one person every week. I think they like that because I just don't get it. I just started watching Big Brother myself, watched the season with Tamar and Candy. That's Celebrity Big Brother. I do like that season. But I'm telling you, Inga, go back and watch season 10, like Zuda said. It's entertaining. Go get on Amazon Prime and watch it. You will get your life if you like drama and gameplay. If you like seeing one alliance vote out a target. Old girl Michelle came back after they voted out Jesse. This for you, Jesse. You on the block. And they cussed each other out every day. And every day on that season, it was a new alliance. They couldn't even have an alliance name. Because every day, Libra and Keisha fell out. Then Libra and Keisha like each other. Now we don't like Ali and old girl. Because I done forgot old girl name who was dating Ali. Then it's them. Then, okay, I like her again. And Keisha on the out. Oh, I'm mad that they voted out Jesse too. So now I'm friends with Michelle. And then you had Rennie and Memphis getting into it. I think you a womanizer. How dare you call me a womanizer? And then you had the old coach in the background talking his shit. Or was he the old Navy captain? I don't forgot who he was. But I'm telling you, it was drama every episode. That's why I'm excited for Canada Big Brother. It gives everything strategy, talking big and physical. I do like Canadian Big Brother, but I need it to come on an American channel. Because if I got to flip through these links, I ain't going to watch it. And I just be honest. Just like how they got Australian Survivor on Amazon Prime. That's the best Survivor out there. I'm waiting on Charles so we could do a review on it. Like, review it again. Put that stuff on American channel. Go ahead and put Canadian Big Brother on Paramount Plus. Everything else on there. Oh, they added. Zuda got the information. They're adding it on Paramount Plus on February 15th. Okay, so we gonna watch it. Because Canadian Big Brother was kind of good, but I just can't do those links. I don't talk about everything but the game. Okay, let's get back to Misha. So, Mariah snitched and told Teddy what's up. Okay, Mariah snitches and tell Todrick that she told Teddy. So what if Teddy is the target? What Teddy gonna do? Fight the HOH? She can't do nothing but sit on the block. Now Teddy did go make a deal for herself. Great. I think Todrick is the one ruining formation. Like, he needs to decide, does he care about formation or does he care about athletes plus, whatever they call them, the athletes alliance? Because if you care about the athletes alliance, then he should want Teddy and Mariah on the block. But if he cares about formation, he should have never said anything to Misha. He should have let Teddy sit on the block. If anything, he should have saved Carson. Let Teddy sit on the block and be like, girl, put Teddy on the block with Todd Bridges. And if Teddy win veto, at least Todd Bridges go home. You know, one or the other. That's what he should have been trying to put in her ear, because you have the numbers to save Teddy. I just feel like everybody doing too much. And I guess that's what makes Celebrity Big Brother more exciting and entertaining, because you really have people in here that don't know what they're doing. And you like, bitch, what y'all talking for? Like, what you snitching? And that's what makes it good, I guess, because it's a lot of, I don't understand. But I ain't gonna hold y'all too long tonight. Y'all got anything else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat real quick. We'll chat about it really quick. And I guess I'm gonna be back tomorrow night to see what this twist is. And I do know, I'm gonna tell y'all don't want the spoilers, but I do know who won the veto. Now, I don't know anything about the veto ceremony, but I do know who won the veto. Don't put it in the chat, y'all, if y'all know, because some people don't want to be spoiled. But I do know that, so I'm not going to talk about that. I'll save that for tomorrow night. But I want to see what happens. I want to see this drama, because it seems like it's going to be a dramatic first week. Season 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, and 9, all the best seasons, but they didn't add 6, which was an amazing season. I wonder why. For them not to add a season, was 6 the season? Because I realized I haven't watched Big Brother since season 1. I think I might have started around 3 or 4. So I don't recall 6. I think 6 is when they played in teams. or was 6 when they exes were in the house. They used to do a lot of foolishness on Big Brother. But for real, Todrick needs to get out some of these threats as well at some point before they dominate. I agree, which to me, Todrick needs to pick which alliance he's rocking with because both alliance contains threats. Like if Todrick is really gonna play in the middle and sit back and just be safe and let everybody shoot at each other, he should have let Misha put up Mariah and fucking Teddy. You ain't even asked them to be in formation. They asked themselves. So to me, they can easily go. But I feel like they should have just put up Catan and Todd Bridges in, because I think Todd really wants to go home. I guarantee it. Now, I said I don't know nothing about the veto ceremony, so I'm just speaking out of hopes or out of what I think. One, Angie would put Lamar nasty ass up there because I can't deal with too many nights of shitting in the bed. That's just Angie. But so Lamar would be backdoored, or it seemed like Todd Bridges might pull a Keisha Knight Pulliam and be like, oh, my baby breastfeeding and I need to go home. You can go ahead and put me on the block and vote me out. I really feel like that's what Todd Bridges is eventually going to do. He either going to do it this week or next week. So get ready. But the day he gets exposed, I'm ready. Oh, y'all ready for the Todrick exposed party? I'm telling you soon. All Chris Kirkpatrick got to do is go talk to Lamar and Mariah at the same time. All Chris got to do is walk around the house, start talking to people, and it's going to come out because these people don't know how to be quiet. Really, all he got to do is go cozy up to Cynthia. Cynthia don't know to shut her mouth. Cynthia going to spill it all. And then Cynthia ass can go on the block. I forgot, Inga, Ready to Love is on tonight. Y'all know I'll be going live. Tomorrow is going to be a lot of lives because I got to do Ready to Love tomorrow night and I got to do Big Brother. And tomorrow night, me and Charles has to do Drag Race tomorrow night. I'm not doing any live Sunday because y'all don't be at the Rick Ross concert having my life. Getting my life, Rick Ross, 2 Chainz, Jeezy. I can't wait. So all of my lives will be tomorrow. Y'all get ready. At the liquor store, they had a Stella Rose champagne sample pack for $20, and it was like 5 mini bottles of champagne. I'm about to bust them all open tomorrow night because I got a lot of lives to do, so I'm gonna need a lot of Stella. So I was trying to bust one open tonight. This is regular Stella Rose, not champagne. But y'all know I was running late, so I ain't had time to fool with them champagne bottles. But I can't wait. We're going to have a good time tomorrow. I'm going to be good and drunk. So tomorrow night is going to be Ready to Love. Me and Charles are going to do Drag Race. And then I'm going to be back for Big Brother. So we're going to have a good time. Lamar needs to go. I'm not going to be able to. I don't see how anyone. I heard, because I actually read the TMZ article. They said that the producers, because everybody was making fun of him for shitting on himself, it's certain words they can't even say anymore. I guess they can't say poop, or like they can't make poop jokes anymore because they were all like jonesing him for shitting on himself. To me, he would have to go. But it's like hilarious. Like now we can't even talk about certain things on TV because we don't want anyone referencing. Like, if y'all don't want nobody to know Lamar shitted on himself, why tell it to TMZ? Why? I guess the live feeders would have saw it, but I wouldn't have saw it. Okay, Miguel is watching the show right now. No spoilers. Are you doing a live with Drew defending challenge people? I'm not on that panel. But is that tomorrow night? It is February 5th because I put a notification because I actually wanted to watch that. I think he's doing that on, y'all put it in the chat for me the last time. The black lady who also does the challenge reviews, and I actually subscribed to her channel. Or he might be doing what, I don't know where he is, because I think he might be on that lady's channel, or he might be doing it himself on his channel. But I'm not on that, but I will be watching. So I got to go back and look at my notifications to make sure I'm not live when Drew is live, because I want to watch that. Because I want to see what he got to say about Paulie, because I got to get in the chat, because I got some stuff to say. I got some stuff to say about Paulie, because I agree Paulie should be back. And then it was some other female on there. I don't know. I ain't gonna go live the same time as Drew, because I want to watch that. I want y'all to watch that too, because it sounds like that's gonna be good. But that's it, you all. Anything else y'all want to talk about, Big Brother? Throw it up in the chat, and I'm gonna try to end it. I'm definitely gonna end it. Reality Realness, that's her name. Yes. I don't know if he's on her channel or Chantel. Yes. If he's on Chantel's channel or he's doing it on his channel. All I did is I saw it and I hit the reminder so it'll remind me, so I can make sure I watch that live, because I thought that was a really good idea. Drew is the one I think Charles is waiting for. Charles wanted to do a panel review for Australian Survivor 6. That is Paramount Plus. That's a really good season of Survivor. And I told Charles, I said, look, when y'all review Survivor 6 from Australia, I want to be on the panel too, because it's so good. So I think we're just waiting on Drew to finish watching that, and we're going to review that. You ready for All Stars? Inga, I thought February was going to be the month, but March is the month. March is the month. We got All Stars coming back. They done already put the little commercial for Survivor, the new season of Survivor coming back in March. March is going to be the month. We're going to have a really good time in March with Survivor and All Stars 3. And I don't know if you all watch Love is Blind, where they meet their husbands behind a telephone booth. Love is Blind starts next week on the 11th. And if you all, I did this last year on pre-recorded. When Love is Blind came out, I was a baby YouTuber. That's when my channel first started. And we had so much fun. And I wasn't going live then. I was doing pre-recordings, and everybody wanted me to go live. They wanted me to do watch-alongs, but I hadn't had my technology game up. But now that I know how to go live, I cannot wait to do Love is Blind, because we used to read. We used to have so much fun in that chat. Go back to, I think that's probably 2-3 years ago. Go back. We used to have fun in that Love is Blind. So if y'all like Love is Blind on Netflix, we going to have a good time with that starting next week. So it's a couple of things coming up in February, but I agree with you, Inga. I'm looking forward to March when we can get our challenge and Survivor back. But I'm going to end this, you all. Like I said, I've been gone almost. Yes, Inga, it's on Netflix. Ready? It's so many shows. Love is Blind. It's on Netflix. They meet their husbands and stuff behind telephone booths, and they fall in love without ever visually seeing the person. This year, I want somebody to look at somebody and be like, I ain't going to be able to do it. I want somebody like, your voice was cute, but I ain't going to be able to do it. It seemed like these couples, this might be the way to go, because most of the couples are still together. Like, you have the interracial couple, the Hamiltons. I done forgot both of their first names. The Hamiltons are still together, even though they seem fake to me. We put a smile on for TV. But the Barnetts, I like them Barnetts. They still together. Amber and I forgot her husband's name. Oh, the Barnetts, I like them. She the one who this man sold his house, because I done watched all the reunions, sold his house to pay off his wife's student loans, and they share an apartment with her friend. It ain't no fucking way, girl. She better get out there and get a job, and if she hold on, Biden getting ready to forgive these student loans, because we ain't paying them back. So he done sold his house and he living in somebody else's spare bedroom, and Biden getting ready to forget the shit. I ain't paying off nobody's student loan but my own. And I ain't about to say what I really want to say in case the government watching. But that's what he did for his wife. And then the other girl was engaged to somebody else. Or did they get married? No, she ended up not marrying him. Because you could leave people at the altar on Love is Blind. She left her man at the altar, but she really wanted to be with the Barnetts. And Amber don't like that bitch. And she be like, it's on site. Every time I see her, it's on site. Go back and watch season 1 and all of the Inga, watch season 1. Watch all of the little reunions. It's drama. And one of the black people on the show, he said he was bisexual. He seemed a little bit gay to me, but I ain't in nobody's bedroom, so I ain't gonna go down that road. But he gonna get engaged to the girl and ain't even tell the girl he was bisexual. And then when she had questions about, you bisexual, she had questions like any straight woman would have questions. He calls her a bitch and throw the wedding ring in the pool. Y'all, it's a mess, but it's good. It's good. Okay. That would be sad. So sad, but funny though. Yes, it was sad because I felt bad for her, because I feel like any straight woman will be like, what do you mean by sex? You know, if we honest, most straight women don't want to be with men who have been with other men, but some people are open and free. I don't know, but he ain't have to call her no bitch like that. That was wrong. She could ask a question. But anyway, you all, that's it. Again, I'm doing my push to 1,000. So I normally don't beg for subscribers, but I am going to ask people that if it's your first time watching Kiss My Cheeks TV, please subscribe. I want to get to 1,000. I want to do a lot of fun stuff on YouTube. And I feel like we're going to have a lot of fun this summer, because this summer I'm going to pick up Love Island, because Love Island was a good show over the summer. But before I start talking on this a tangent and this Stella Rose kick in, I'm going to say good night. We're going to have a good time tomorrow night. I'm going to go ahead and... What time I'm going live tomorrow night? You on the East Coast? Inga, you on the East Coast? I forgot you in the DMV. I remember you my DMV girl for when all the stuff in the DMV go down. I might do a live. Some of y'all might not know anything about this, but Inga, you might. If y'all watch Love and Marriage Huntsville, it's some bullshit in the Twitter streets and the YouTube streets going on about Huntsville, and I might go live about that tomorrow too. But my lives usually start at 6 Central, which is 7 Eastern. I'm going to make sure I'm not coinciding with Drew's live, because I want to watch that one as well. So I might do Big Brother at 7 Eastern. And then Ready to Love might be at 7, which is 8 Eastern. And then if I do a special live, it'll be at 9. If I have to, I might do some of them earlier in the day, like around noon. But I'm going to announce it. I'm going to put everything. Once I create the StreamYard broadcast, I'm going to post it on my YouTube page, and I'm going to post it on Twitter so you all will see the times. Inga, if Huntsville is your show, it's the mess going on in Huntsville. And I might have to go on Twitter and Instagram tonight and do a little bit of my own digging, because it's juicy. It ain't none of my damn business, but they're reality stars, and it's juicy. I think the Scotts brothers have fallen out. I think they've fallen out. And that's what I'm trying to tell you about your DMV girl, Monique, Inga. If she got any skeletons in that closet, she better get them out before she start filming with Carlos King. All I'm going to say is, based on the beef I heard today, next season of Huntsville going to be good. It's gonna be good. Zuda, Drew is doing one of those lives where he's picking a person to defend and tell them why they should be on the challenge. I want to know. I know one of them is he's gonna do the argument of why Paulie should be back on the show, and I definitely want to be in the comments because I'm a Paulie fan. I want Paulie to be back on the show, and it's a couple of questions. Don't get me to lying. Don't get me to lying, y'all. That's one of my main things is I don't want to lie to you. Let me see if I can pull up Drew's page. Angel Cake Entertainment. I'm trying to see. Okay, another one is Casey the best female player of the challenge? I definitely got something to say about that. It was a third question on here. And Drew's live tomorrow. Oh, it's going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern. So my lives are probably going to be early, Inga. If Drew is going live at 8 Eastern, I'm going to finish my lives by 8, which means I might start at 5, which is 6, and then I might do another one at 6, which is 7, so I could be done by 8, so I could comment on Drew's thing. So Drew is going live tomorrow. He's with Chantel, who is, I don't forgot her channel name. I think it's Reality Realness, and someone named Chris. And they're going to get together at 7 Central, 8 Eastern tomorrow. And they're going to be discussed. It's called Defending Challenge Unpopular Opinions. So I'm definitely going to be there to put in my unpopular opinion. I don't watch that show, but I'm curious now. Get into Love and Marriage Huntsville. If you want, Love and Marriage Huntsville is probably the most real, messy reality show out there because these people cheating on their spouses on national TV and not giving a damn. The husband done had a baby on his wife, and it's still the wife's fault that he had a baby on the wife, and they now divorced. Most of the people on this show probably need a divorce, but it's called Love and Marriage. I'm telling you, it's a mess. People do anything for fame. Because I never put all my business in the streets like that. But I don't know when they coming back on, Inga, but if you follow Melody on Instagram, she doing her confessionals. She got her confessional look out there, so they probably filming right now, which means they probably will be back in the spring. As soon as we get done with this cold weather, Huntsville will be right back. Please watch Drew's live. If it's not on Drew's channel, it's on that Reality Realness channel. Watch it because I'm going to be in the comments and I want to hear everybody's opinions because I think it's going to be a really good topic, a really good conversation. Yes, it's going to be everyone giving their point of view on those topics. I love all things about the challenge. Go out there on his community tab and hit the notification so it'll remind you when it comes up. Right, Love and Marriage Huntsville is crazy. I don't want to go on a Huntsville tangent. I might do a live about that tomorrow as well. But like I said, everything will be on my community tab on YouTube, and it'll be posted on my Twitter page. So please go out there and follow me. Everywhere is Kiss My Cheeks TV. That's on Instagram and Twitter. And I'm going to say good night, y'all. I ran my mouth for a whole hour, and you all know I had a good time with you. I have a great time every time we talk Big Brother or the challenge. Oh, we got one more. Did you see Kimmy on HGTV's House Hunters as a real estate agent? No, I didn't. But you go, girl, Kimmy. Kimmy is my favorite. Kimmy is my favorite. I'm going to have to go Google that episode. I'm assuming it's a new episode. I was just getting ready to say something else and I forgot. I probably need to not say it because it's probably going to take me down a whole nother rabbit hole. But okay, Kimmy. I'm going to have to go check that out. Inga is my homegirl in the chat. I love all of you, but Inga be sending me emails. I'm going to start putting my email out there. Inga send me all the good tea from the streets and all the good videos I need to watch. And I'm gonna put my email out there so everybody can send me all the juicy tea. Oh, I was gonna tell y'all, I finally saw Leroy and Cam baby reveal on Instagram, and they having a little boy. And I'm so happy for Leroy and Cam. That is one reality couple that I really do like. I really like Leroy and Cam. But I'm gonna put a period there because we just hit the 1 hour mark. Like this video. We're gonna have a good time tomorrow night because I'm gonna have all my Stella Rose mini bottles. And I'm gonna save some for Drew's live too. We're gonna have a good time tomorrow night. And then Sunday, I'm gonna get my life with Rick Ross. So y'all have a good one. I hope y'all have a great weekend. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Okay, and it's the new episode. I'm about to go put it on my DVR right now. Bye.